Check class 14. What topic we were discussing last class? What topic we're discussing? We were talking about Entra Id, right? Azure Active Directory.
Entra Id.
I think license we are talking about, right? Yeah. All right. So basically, we understood that. Let's have so today's 08/03/2025. So we understood in the Entra ID, which is Azure Active Directory. Entra ID. We understood this process. Okay, management group, tenant root group, subscription, resource group, RBAC accessing part. And I think we also talked about custom domain, right? Last class. How do you verify the custom domain? Right. And how to validate that is in custom domain. So actually we were talking about the enabling that license, enabling free trial for P1 and P2 license, correct?
Yeah.
P2 license, and we'll talk about more on this license part, how to assigning, how to enable or how to activate the license, and then how to assigning the license to user or group, and we'll verify the access part, license access part. Also, we'll talk about P1 and P2 license features. All will talk about charges, what would be the cost, and what are the features are there. Okay. So basically, when we work on the Entra ID, to additional feature, which we call as a premium feature, when we enable, you would be getting for the more facilitation, right? If you see Azure pricing, when you go to the Azure pricing portal, you would be able to see here identity. So this portal is good for, all the assessment is given to you, right? So that is give you that is in estimation cost. So, right, this would can help it here. Okay, better to go here. To have that separate P1, P2. So just wanted to. Not there. Okay, just take it first. Azure license. Here it is. Entra plan. Actually, I was looking into the pricing list. Okay, see this. Entra ID P1, Entra ID P2, and the suits. So what is that actual cost for this? It's a per user and per month it is charging for the $6. Okay, Microsoft Entra ID P1, formerly Azure Active Directory. It was earlier it was Active Directory, is available as a standalone or include with the Microsoft 365 E3 for enterprise customer and Microsoft E3 Business Premium for small medium business for this P1. So little advanced level, more features would be available. Okay, for the P2, which is $9 per user per month. Microsoft Entra ID, this will be now the changes here. It was Azure Active Directory, formerly Azure Active Directory. Now it is become the Entra ID P2, and same formerly Azure Active Directory P2 available as a standalone, including with the Microsoft Enterprise customer. The one more they have added, earlier it was only two. Now they've added Microsoft Entra Suite, which is $12 with the additional features they have added here. So Entra Suite combines network access, identity protection, governance, and identity verification solution subscriptions. Microsoft Entra P1 or a package that includes Microsoft Entra P1 and required special pricing available for the P2. So we can also talk to the Microsoft and get it facilitate for some pricing and also, right? And if you see, this is the license part. Features, what you're going to P1, P2, and the suite, and these are the features. Okay, so Microsoft Entra ID. So you will be seeing this for the suite. You won't get it these first features. If you scroll down, some protection part they have additional added the features. Okay, the protection part, that risk-based condition access. These features were not there in the P1. Right, and P2 has this is advanced level. So obviously there is more features it's availing that is in recommended to buy this premium, which is cost effective, and these are all very much needed for the industry to use it. It's a risk-based conditional access, real-time dynamic sign assignment. Now see this P2 and the suite and authentication contents. This is two is been basic one, but additional whatever you need to have that additional security features all comes under for P2 and suite only. So these are the features. Okay, but when you enable this Microsoft Entra ID free included with the Microsoft Cloud subscription, such as by default, we would be getting for the free one. So where we need to enable the 1 month activations. So last class we were talking about by enabling this one, but it was not able to happen, right? Let me just try with that, enabling that, log into the portal. Do you guys have that is in subscription now with the free one? Do you have this or pay as you go?
I have a pay as you go, no?
So free one also there is pay as you go, like that plan also we subscribe, no?
Oh yeah, I have a pay as you go subscription.
Okay, so now I may need your help. Now let me try with this. Okay, and get ready with your subscription login, and you can share the screen. I can help you to, or I can tell you that is in how do you enable it. I have already used it this license and enabled it, and I stopped it. I don't know that now they are allowing that. That's what it was not happening last class. Let me just try with 1 second. 1599. Update the ID curve. Seven five three finance 7536. Now see this Entra ID. You see this by default, we can see it was in Microsoft free Entra ID. Okay. So assigning that license to changing this free Entra ID, we would go to this license. In a production, if you have this portal, go to this place and click on the manage. If you see this all products, you would be able to see the list of you see this Microsoft Entra ID governance, which was we talking about last class. This was enabled now. Okay. And how this is going to be assigning the license, we can talk about license features. We discussed one, how do you enable it, right? Click on the overview and get a free trial here. And you can see this activate. So you would be getting additional features. Entra ID can gain access to advanced security features, richer report and rule-based assignment and to applications. Your end users will benefit of the self-service capabilities, some customized branding. Okay. So now let's say this is going to activate now. And the prerequisite is of to activating this license, it would need another user. You need to have the one user who has a global administrator access. Okay. And now I should have one user here. This user, if you give the by default global administrator user with this user, it won't take it. It would need for the additional user to manage for this license part. We have already created one user last class, which is Office 65 admin. Okay. Or you can see that license something Azure license admin. We created users. Azure admin and okay, on-prem Office 65 admin users. Let's take this guy, Azure admin, and he should be part of global administrator. Assign the role. Azure admin. Let's see this. He should be part of the global administrator. Okay. So we can take him here. So what we need to do, go to this user and take this. I need to get the password. Okay. Just copy this and just copy this your username, and you can also get the password, and I'll paste this username. Okay. Looks like you have already assigned using this. Okay. This was already using, just sign in here. I should get the password for this. Copy this. Password. It would ask you to sign in again. I mean, reset the password. Text code. Looks like it's going to different mobile. 1 second. Zero 35796 035 796. Change a password. Okay, he is administrator for managing the license, Azure admin. The offer you want to unavailable, this might cause one of the following reason. The offer has expired. The service is not available for your country zone. You cannot sign up. Okay, I have already enabled and stopped this. No, enable it. Let's see this. Is going to refresh it. You see this basically it is redirected into the admin portal. Okay, so once license enabled, which is license activated. Okay, license activated. Now that all the license can be managed from the portal called as admin.microsoft.com. Earlier it was not there. Now they made separate portal called as admin.microsoft.com. Okay. So earlier when you click on the activate, it will be directing reactivate here only in this portal only. Okay. So it will tell you that your license has been activated. But now they were giving a specific user. That user should be registered and he should be part of the global administrator member and you should get activated. Now this would go to the admin.microsoft.com. It will tell you that is in what are the license should be enabled here. So now once you license, you have got it. Now if you go to the license here, right? When you click on the license here, default directory, when you click on the license and you see this by default, I can see one all product called as this license we were enabled last class, Microsoft Entra Id governance. So this license you wanted to assign to any of the user, you can log into the admin portal or you can come back here to the users. Two way to assign the license. So one of the users you wanted to assign this license, you can go to say for example IT engineer, we need to assign the license. Go to the license here. Okay, that is because it's not activated, right? That's what it's not able to, the license not found here. So now let me just go to the admin portal, Microsoft.com. I should have an access part maybe. Why I'm not able to log in, just me this. Okay, do one thing. We'll try for this. This admin account page cannot be found. For this user doesn't have access. Admin portal. Okay, so this guy is logged in now. You see this Azure admin. Okay, so when you go to this Azure admin, go to this is a portal I was talking about. All license managed portal. When you click on the user, whatever the Entra ID users created, every user should be get updated here. Okay, and from here we need to manage for the assigned license. If you see, you would be able to select one of the user, IT engineering, and from here we will be going to the licensing. You see license and apps. We'd be able to assess this. Now from here, when I assigned here, and you would be able to see this, refresh it here. For example, this user, when I go to the license, it is not yet assigned, correct? From in this admin portal, if this user, if I'm assigning this license here and I refresh it here, you would be able to get updated that, right? So the changes now done. Now, if you just refresh it here, you would be able to get updated that this license was assigned to you. See this? Getting?
Yeah.
And you would be able to see this, your product, how many license you have assigned here, how many license you have, list of the license you would be able to see in this. You can see now you have assigned this license, right? Also, some Office 65 license you have enabled, right? Those you wanted to test, so those licenses been enabled or not, you can log into that is in office.com and test it, right? If you see same things, if you assign the another user, let's go to the user. Okay, users here, and you wanted to enable that is in or any other license you want to enable, go to the marketplace, you can able to take those license, those part in the marketplace will be available, all the list of license here, right, in the marketplace. So you can see all product here. So this is another admin portal, can manage all the license portal, and we can utilize, you can avail that is in, it is again cost for that, you can depends on the requirement. You see this license, whichever our requirement, you would be able to enable that. Obviously this Microsoft, all the product they made for license enabled, which is a cost, which is you can see billing, payment, billing account, all you would be able to get those information. So the invoice is providing summary of your charge. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Yeah. So summary of charges, instructions to make a payment sum generated within 24 hours buying that individual, right? It is again billing part. So another one is portal called office.com, where you can test it, you can verify that is in, if that is enabled or not. So if you go to the office.com, I was searching for this portal to show you that last class. Click on this office.com, and you can just sign in here with that user. Okay, the which user we have assigned this license, IT user, correct? So let me see this, and Entra, it is, we assign the Entra governance, right? What is Entra governance? It you might not able to because Office 65 related license you enabled, you would be able to test from here of in office.com, which is you would be getting for all the MS Office product. MS Office product, what are those? Excel, Word, PowerPoint, those you would be able to see here, and OneDrive, and what else? Teams, you would be getting those list of.
License thing I saw in this P1, P2, everything that comes only with the business premium.
No, you have to enable it. It won't come.
There.
Business premium, it is the features are there.
E3 and
E3 license, yeah. So those are there, but until you enabling, you will not be able to utilize it. That is, you have to manage it. Okay. Right? Let me enable that is in Office 65 and show you. Say here I'm going to log in with Office 65 example, this user. Okay. Think about this, one of the user is we are assigning. Go to the next. I'm into the Office portal, okay, to verify that is in his license part. Log into this portal. So this IT user log into this Office portal. Okay, you see this Office portal. You would be able to see this, if your license is enabled for him and he can able to avail those all the product. Okay, so with the Microsoft Office work, you can create, organize, and collaborate is one place. Okay, you can just close this page. You can just done. Okay, so now you would be able to, when you click on this dot 9 dot, right, you see you would be, if the license is assigned, you would be able to see the list of all the, like this PowerPoint, Excel kind of, plus you would be able to see the Teams, OneDrive, all the Office 65, whatever the features are there, you will be able to list out here. So example, let me just enable that Office 65 and show you how exactly license assigned and enabled successfully to see in the portal. Okay, so I wanted to make this my different user. I need to create different user. Let me just create a different user and provide this for this active, because Office 65 already given that. Okay, now let me just create one user, make the global administrator access. I'll create it for new user. I'll say license admin. Okay. Pre-request is to assigning the license. You should be create a user, dedicated user, and should be part of global administrator. Let me make him to global administrator. You can just create it. Refresh it. It's created. License admin. Now this user, what I'll do, I'll make it global administrator role. I'll make him this global administrator. Okay. Make it active. So you just created the eligible. Okay, you can just assign the type, selecting the assigning type. You just eligible, and when you become active, he would be able to active user. Okay, assigning role to the member. Now, when you are availing that is in premium, right, which is P2 and premium license, we would need that this user to be provided. Okay, refresh it. Assigned. Now go to the overview to copy this user. Now you can come back. Okay, let's open the other portal. Go to the home page, go to the default directory, go to the license, free trial, and I wanted to enable this P2, Microsoft Entra P2. So I have enabled this one. Okay, the P1, it is enabled this Entra ID governance. Okay, and now if you see this P2 activate, I will use this user license admin. Next, and you have to fill the form again. Okay, looks like you have already using license admin with another Microsoft service. Yes, because our P1, this one already have expired, this one, right? Monthly trial one is, that's what it is says here. So you need to create a new one, create a new account instead. So we need to provide for this all different one. Okay, so just license admin. You have to fill all the information again because I have used already. Last name, admin. Okay, business phone number. If this is not works, please help me to share a screen and I can tell you that how do you enabling the license and I'll show you how to test it. HI India, okay. And just see this works or not. See this? We're having double phone number. This the phone number already we have provided this. This number is already used for this other license 636. It's not taking. I have used already this number is a different contact, use a different contact, use a different phone number. Okay, so Nisha or anyone, you can please share the screen. Let me just see what is that enable and how do you going to enable it. We'll quickly do that. And let me just allow you to share the screen. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Okay, create one user. You should get ready with one phone number for the verification, or you can give the same phone number. Create one user quickly, make a global administrator member. You have not enabled that any license, right? So far?
No.
Okay, good. Create one user quickly, go to the default directory, see this, manage. You see that monthly Microsoft Entra ID free, right? This one is there. So we need to just create a one user, one user, and give the name of username, any username.
I can go directly to review and create.
Yeah, you can add a member also, right? Yeah, that's fine. That's great, and we can add it later. Proceed it.
Okay. This password you should remember.
Not needed. Okay, just create it. Just copy and create it.
Phone number is needed.
Okay, so you need to go to this user test. You create a test user, huh? What was user you created, Nisha?
This test user only. I'm trying to add this phone number now here.
No, wait. It will ask you to later. That's fine. So go back to the test user. Go to the sign role. Left side. Okay. And you need to make this user as add assignment. Select the global administrator. Search there. And add it. And click OK. Refresh it. Right. Now what you need to do, open another duplicate page. Yeah. Open, right? Now go to the overview. Scroll down, click on the license. Now you are in test user. Click on the home. Enter ID.
Where can we get license?
There only. Now just click on enter ID.
Okay.
It's already, yeah, correct. Scroll down. Click on the license. Right. Now click on that get a free trial.
This one.
Scroll down. P2. Yeah. Click on free trial. Scroll down. Click on activate. Yeah. It is redirecting to the admin portal. Okay. And you need to provide here username, the one you created now. Test user. Copy paste that UPN. Go to that is in test user, another tab, previous. Click on overview. Click on overview. Copy this UPN. Down. User principal name. There is already copy symbol. Copy icon is there. Yeah, correct. Paste it. It would ask you to fill the form. Just see this, how it works. Looks like you are already using this, which is another Microsoft service. Sign in with this account. Okay, sign in. Password. No, don't close. Okay, now click on the reset password. Reset password.